first year that we've gotten to do this. The reason why we're doing this is because the majority of this team has been together since they started, 4 or 5 years ago. When I was first asked to do this challenge, which I never say no to a challenge, I was like, oh, I would not be the best person for this job. So I thought that I would use ChatGPT to do a lot of the comments that I'm going to make tonight. I also dress like this, so that way I preemptively am letting you know, don't take me too seriously. So if you're offended by anything, it's not me, ChatGPT, it's AI, it's not on me, right? That's the preface to this whole thing. So, welcome everyone to the most prestigious event of the volleyball season, the official Senior Roast and Awards Ceremony. Because after all these years, each of you deserves recognition. It's like a celebration, but with more public humiliation and less emotional closure. Ava B. Ava B is attending Ursinus College, majoring in English. She's played for TCVA for 5 years. Her favorite memory, having full-on conversations and laughing on the court, probably while playing. Ava B. Oh, sorry, I'm going to do the roast and then the nice part. Sorry. Ava B, you're so nice that I have nothing bad to say about you. Boom, roasted. All right, Ava B might be the only player I know who's played almost every single position on the court, almost. She's like volleyball's Swiss Army knife, reliable, effective, and occasionally painful to use incorrectly. You're genuinely one of the politest people I've ever met. Your parents, they raised you right, but honestly, you're the kind of kid that makes the rest of us look bad. Not a good look for you. You're so sweet that it makes you wonder what trauma she's suppressing just to function on this team. I feel like I failed you as a coach because despite playing on a team of drama queens and motivational black holes, you are still kind-hearted. For surviving this psychologically haunted gymnasium with a soft voice and a sturdy backbone, Ava B wins the Too Emotionally Stable to Belong Here award. Ava B is one of the kindest souls I've ever met. She treats everyone with respect and she leads by example with her humility, compassion, and work ethic. She's the kind of teammate who checks in on others when they're down and celebrates every success. No matter, oh yeah, you can keep going and take your photos. No matter whose it is, like it's her own. Ava reminds us what it means to be a true teammate, to show up, to give your all, and to make everyone around you feel seen and supported. She never complained about playtime or what position she was playing. She did whatever the coach asked her to the best of her ability. One more time for Ava. Anne is attending Penn State University, main campus, majoring in nursery. She spent 1 year at TCVA. Her favorite memory is Sophia getting a non-existent yellow card. Loud, bold, socially terrifying. Anne is the only person who could start a fight, win it, and still get invited to brunch by the end. Anne doesn't believe in subtlety. She's about as subtle as a natural disaster. You don't prepare for her, you just endure her. I've decided that Anne has 2 settings, banshee and asleep. Anne is the only player I've ever coached who somehow managed to sleep through an afternoon practice and admit it. She once fell asleep on a Saturday night and still missed her Sunday 1 p.m. practice, but generally overslept by 15 hours. That's not rest, that's a controlled coma. Anne is the only person I've ever met who has made it to 18 years old without ever stepping foot in a Texas roadhouse. I know, it's crazy. Underneath this walking contradiction is someone who would bury a body for a teammate and never speak of it again. For that, Anne wins the Borderline Cult Leader with a Soft Side award. Anne is a force of nature, bold, confident, and fiercely loyal to the people she cares about. She's never afraid to speak up, take charge, or throw herself into a challenge. What I love most about Anne is her unapologetic authenticity. She brings her full self to every practice, every game, and every moment. Underneath all that energy is a teammate with a huge heart and a deep love for this team. Within a single season, Anne has left a mark that won't be forgotten. Grace Evans going to Monco and will be majoring in business administration and playing volleyball. She's been playing for the club for 4 years. Her favorite memory is the Ocean City, Maryland tournament and meeting really great people like Coach Phil. Yes. Grace has always been a fighter, mostly against her own instincts. She has a unique talent for being both in the right place and still completely unprepared. Watching her play was like witnessing a glitch in a simulation, and yet she kept showing up, confused, bruised, and committed to the bit. Grace is the kind of athlete who will look you in the eye after a mistake and genuinely not know if it was her fault or the universe's. Grace spent most of the past 2 seasons trying to solve the mystery of where the ball went, usually while it was actively hitting her. She's like a volleyball ghost hunter, always shocked when something actually shows up. May you never be haunted by another unexpected serve. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, good. For her unmatched dedication to chaos, denial, and delayed reaction time, Grace is awarded the Existential Deer in Headlights Award for Situational Awareness. Grace is one of the fiercest competitors I've had the privilege to coach. She pushes herself hard, not out of pride, but out of a deep desire to grow and improve. She's quietly intense, quietly dedicated, and always working to be the best version of herself. Grace has shown immense growth over her career, and it's been a joy to watch her step into her own identity, not just as an athlete, but as a young woman full of confidence, strength, and kindness. Izzy. Izzy is attending Monco, where she's playing volleyball and majoring in business administration. She's been playing at TCVA for 4 years and 1 day. Her favorite memory was their tournament in Ocean City, Maryland. Izzy is a definition of twin rivalry. Her whole identity revolves around not being Grace, a low bar, yet somehow a constant obsession. You could compliment Grace for tying her shoes correctly, and Izzy would immediately run a faster mile, bake a cake from scratch, and start filling out college applications just to win the day. She's also the only athlete I've ever known to send me a PowerPoint presentation at the beginning of each year explaining why she's the better twin. Honestly, I respect the hustle. She spent most of her volleyball career locked in a silent war with her twin, fueled by eye rolls, passive-aggressive hustle, and the deep, primal need to be, quote, the better one, whatever that means. Her competition was never the other team, it was biology. The past 4 years have been a long, silent stream of, notice me, but not too much. And for waging an internal battle louder than any cheer she's ever shouted, Izzy is awarded the Twin with a Vengeance Award. Izzy is a light on this team. Her joy, smile, and laughter is contagious. She brings a quiet energy that lifts the people around her, whether she's on the court or cheering from the sideline. Her presence matters. Izzy is always trying her best and always showing up with love in her heart. She has such a good heart and cares so much for others, even after hitting someone in the face with a kill on a slide. She reminds us why we play this game, for connection, for community, and for the moments of pure joy that she creates. Ava Kelly. Ava Kay is going to Gwinnett Mercy University, studying radiologic technology. She's been with us for 4 years. Her favorite memory was beating West Shore and the coach walking off. Ooh, nice, that's a cool one. Ava Kay has never yelled. She doesn't need to. She doesn't really need to talk at all. She can break your spirit with one look. Not aggressive, just slightly tilted, like she's mentally correcting your entire worldview. Her critiques are gentle and quiet, but they haunt you. She's the human equivalent of getting told off in a thank you note. If you ever tried to provide constructive feedback, she has somehow made you rethink your coaching philosophy, your career path, and your personal values. By the time she's done beating you in this psychological warfare, you're crying and she's already moved on. Don't look to her for motivation because you'll end up turning into stone. For excellence in making me second guess every coaching decision without ever raising her voice, you are awarded the Weaponized Conflict Avoidance Medal of Honor. Ava Kay brings an incredible steadiness to the team. She's thoughtful, intelligent, and consistently reliable. She has a quiet intensity that you only notice when you realize how much she's accomplished without ever needing the spotlight. She listens, observes, and then moves with purpose. Her ability to stay calm in high-pressure moments and to bring clarity and calmness to the team will be missed more than she knows. Braylon. Braylon is attending the Metro Beauty Academy for Aesthetics and Nails. She's played at TCVA for 4 years. Not fine? All right, I think it's fine. No, it's fine. I wrote 4 anyway. So, no, I wrote 5. Her favorite memory was at a tournament when I aced the opposing team's libero, and she flipped me off after that. Braylon has been part of this program for 5 years, and she spent all 5 of them acting like she just wandered into her very first tournament. Every time she does something great, which is often, she turns around with that same confused, hopeful look in her eyes like, was that okay? Braylon, you've been here half a decade. You passed thousands of balls, held an entire serve receive together with emotional glue, and somehow you still don't trust your own hands. You are the living embodiment of Dory from Finding Nemo, minus the ocean and optimism. Just a constant loop of, wait, did I do that right? As if we haven't been praising her for the same skills since 2021. Sometimes I wonder if she thinks the scoreboard is a suggestion, or if she's just waiting for life to hand her a Yelp review for every serve. It's giving golden retriever energy. Braylon, you've earned the most likely to ask for approval on her own birthday award. Braylon is a great coach. She works hard, listens deeply, and truly wants to get better every day. Her desire to grow is matched only by her kindness to others. She uplifts everyone, she encourages constantly, and she makes you feel like what you do matters. Watching her develop her skills and confidence over the years has been one of the most rewarding parts of my coaching journey. Braylon reminds us the journey matters more than the destination. Corinne. Corinne is also attending Penn State. Good for you. She's studying advertising and public relations. She spent 2 years at TCVA. Her favorite memory is getting ice cream on the boardwalk in Ocean City after the arcade and dinner. I have FOMO for not going to that tournament. Corinne spent most of her senior club season on the sidelines, thanks to a back injury that was less sports-related and more existential punishment from God. While others were serving aces and diving for saves, Corinne was doing reps in the therapy bands of despair. She was injured, but not invisible. She still showed up to practice, not to play, but to contribute philosophical debates with me about fine cuisine, like Tosco's and the carriage house. Corinne's true challenge throughout her volleyball career wasn't just physical. It was living in the shimmering, ever-present shadow of her sister, whose soccer success is somehow always mentioned in the same breath as Corinne's existence. She's not just Corinne, she's Corinne, Elise's sister. Nice, okay, good. For surviving a season of invisible effort, phantom pain, and being the supporting character in her own genetic lineage, Corinne gets the injured but spiritually enlightened food critic Medal of Survival. Corinne's season may have been shaped by injury, but her presence never wavered. Even off the court, she showed up, engaged, thoughtful, and always willing to connect with her teammates. Her insights, her sense of humor, and her care for the people around her did make her an invaluable part of this team. Corinne showed us that leadership isn't just about playing time, it's about presence, positivity, and perspective. She brought all of that and more. Ava Steinman. Ava's going to the University of Pittsburgh, studying physical therapy. She spent 2 years at TCVA. Favorite memory is the ref trying to give Sophia a yellow card but not having one, the phantom yellow card. Ava Steinman is, in my opinion, the quiet assassin. She's not shy, she's not withdrawn, she's just calculating. She's the one who silently watches while chaos unfolds, then hits the ball so violently it feels personal, almost like the ball owes her money. Every time she laughs, a teammate breathes a little easier, and every time she hits, a soul leaves the opposing team's body. Ava is proof that silence is not peace. It's just the quiet before someone breaks you. She doesn't talk much on the court, she doesn't need to, her swing says everything, and it says, I could destroy you and not even remember your name. For her cold precision and polite destruction, the Silent but Violent Award. Ava is a quiet powerhouse who may not always be the loudest voice in the gym, but when she speaks or swings, people listen. Her strength, both physically and mentally, is remarkable. She approaches the game with focus, humility, and an unshakable sense of calm. Ava has always led by example, and her growth over the years has been nothing short of inspiring. She's going to do incredible things, because that's just who she is. Zara. Zara is going to University of South Carolina. Thank God, not Ohio State. She is studying business. She's been here for 12 years. What is that? 7 years? 6 years. 6 years. Favorite memory? How my friendship with Sophia grew and playing with her over the last 6 years. That's sweet. That is? I mean, she crossed it out, whatever. I also added some stuff in there. Zara lives in a universe where reality is optional.
Do the beatbox.
Did I touch it? All right. There you go. Yeah, we're back. Okay. I'm going to try not to move. All right, Zara lives in a universe where reality is optional. Conversations with Zara can start with, what's the rotation, and end with, but what if time isn't linear? Her ability to entertain a full conversation with me about something entirely fictional is absolutely astounding. I truly thought that you could be the next president. However, when I found out that you were considering going to Ohio State, I thought, great, she's just another degenerate who is going to need my tax money for food stamps after she graduates. Thankfully, Ohio is no longer on the table. Hopefully the South treats you well and you live up to my prediction where you'll be in 20 years. Stuck in a casino telling your nieces and nephews that you can't make it to their birthday party because Auntie C is busy making money for their college fund right now. I fully expect to see you at a Walmart in the future playing ball games, trying to win a stuffed animal for a family member, when in reality you're just trying to get your gambling fixed. If you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. For her commitment to discussing unrealistic futures like their LinkedIn goals, Zara wins the Delusional but Inspirational with Main Character Syndrome Award. Zara is one of the most vibrant, imaginative, and original people I've had the honor of coaching. She brings creativity to everything she does, whether it's a warm-up playlist, a team pep talk, or a moment of spontaneous encouragement. She doesn't just play volleyball, she brings it to life in her own unique way. Zara reminds us to dream bigger, laugh louder, and never take ourselves too seriously. Her energy has been a gift to this team. Sophia. Sophia is attending the University of Pittsburgh. She is undecided major, 6 years at TCVA. Your favorite memory is hanging out outside between games with the team, but mostly Zara. That's super sweet. You guys have the same mind. Sophia, our captain, the coach's daughter. Being the coach's, can you look the other way? Being the coach's daughter means Sophia was born into this team like it was a family business, except instead of inheriting wealth, she inherited stress, favoritism rumors, and unpaid overtime. Sophia is the only 17-year-old I know who's been mentally 45 since she was in 8th grade. Sophia, coaching you has been a special experience, mainly because nothing is more fun than watching a 14-year-old act like a stressed-out middle-aged mom who is just trying to make it to bedtime. She already knows how to look 15 years older, be tired of everyone's excuses, and carry the emotional burden of an entire volleyball program like it's no big deal. For being the first teenager to experience midlife burnout before even getting a high school diploma, she gets the Adulting at 17 Lifetime Achievement Award. Sophia has been the heart and soul of the team for years. As captain, she led with quiet strength, maturity, and grace well beyond her age. Being the coach's daughter is not always easy, but Sophia carried that role with dignity, humor, and humility. She has been a role model to every younger player who looked up to her, not just because of her skill, but because of her compassion, loyalty, and leadership. I will miss her wisdom on the court and her resilience off of it. And in closing, to our seniors, tonight is for you, not just to celebrate how you played the game, but to honor the people you become along the way. When you first stepped into this gym, you were younger, maybe a little unsure, maybe a little nervous and full of potential. And now you lead as leaders, a young woman who have learned what it means to show up for something bigger than themselves. You've brought heart, grit, and joy to this team. You've lifted each other through losses, celebrated every small win, and reminded us all why we love the sport. What I'll carry with me are the little things, laughter at practices and tournaments, the comments I've made in your huddles, both nice and not so nice, the inside jokes, the quiet moments of courage, and the way you showed up day after day for each other. As you go up to college to new adventures and new teams, or maybe just new chapters, I hope you carry everything this sport has taught you. Resilience, grace under pressure, how to fall and get back up, how to work through conflict, and how to love something so much it hurts to leave it. You've shaped this program, you've shaped me as a coach. I'm better for having coached you. To the parents, on behalf of your daughters, in case they haven't already said it, thank you. Thank you. Good. Thank you for the early morning rides, the snacks, the cheers, the hugs after part games. On behalf of our coaching staff, thank you for trusting us with your daughters. I know it's not a small thing. The support, the love, the belief you've given them is the reason they could show up and give their all. You've been the foundation behind their growth, and we're all grateful for your role in this journey. As our seniors move on to the next chapters of their lives, whether it's college, careers, wherever life leads them, I hope to carry with them the lessons they learned here. How to lead, how to fall and get back up, how to serve others, and how to love something enough to give it everything. You survived, you're free, now go out there and disappoint some other coach. Okay, we love you, we're proud of you, and we can't wait to see what's next. Thank you all.
Ready? faces. Come on.
Joe, get in there.
Should I be on that side? Let's go this side.
Good side.
Good.